Good day to you, YouTube. This is Hurst Quayzar. Thank you for coming back and joining me in Quayzar's Customs. Today we have a P4 330 Ferrari. Where are we going with this? As you can tell by the thumbnail, we are going with the Ford versus Ferrari movie. Now I know this Ferrari isn't exactly like the one in the movie, but it's pretty close. It is a this is an awesome mod by Dead Bob 777. This is a Ferrari 330 P4. Um, Probably not the exact one, but I'm hoping it's close enough, and you will forgive me for that. This is one movie that I am wanting to go see, and I am kind of waiting to see what some of the reviews are going to be on it. If any of you have seen it already, please give me a shout out down below. Let me know what you thought of the movie. I thought it looks pretty good in my opinion, so I would be interested to see what you guys think. So I mean, hey, how can it be bad, right? You know, Jason Bourne versus Batman. Yeah, I know, that's probably an old joke by now, right? Yeah. So we are going to tear this sucker apart, and we are going to give it the what for, because, I mean, that's what we do. Can we get at this from down here? No. I'm going to have to take the... I think I'm going to have to take the front end off, it looks like, to get at those. Anyway, Ford versus Ferrari. In the movie, I know I did see a couple videos of what was fact and what was fiction on it. One of the snippets you see for the movie trailer is Carroll Shelby taking Henry Ford II out on a test run in his I don't know if it was a Mark 1 or a Mark 2 Ford GT. And it makes him cry. At least that's what it shows in the snippet. Unfortunately, that was a falsehood, I guess, because they don't believe Henry Ford II ever rode the Carroll Shelby. So I was like kind of bummed about that, but I can see how that could be. I can see how that could be a little made for TV or made for the movie to be dramatic, I mean, who would want to get in a car with Carroll Shelby without some safety gear on in the first place? I mean, come on. He builds some ridiculous cars. And this coming from a Chevrolet fan. All right, I'm a GM guy, so giving kudos out to Carroll Shelby is, one of my things. So I'm interested in seeing the movie. Unfortunately, all the movies that I want to, any movie that I want to go see, I hate going to see movies by myself, right? And this would be one of them, unfortunately, because I have nobody around. Now, I'm not playing a pity party or anything. Get that, put that out. It's just my wife doesn't do movies. My older son is not into car movies, and my older son's not into car movies, and my younger son, he's an hour and 40 minutes away. So no way I'm going to get him to come down just to go see a movie. So I may have to end up going to see this movie by myself, to be quite honest with you, because that's the only way I'm going to get to see it. Now we want this by name, right? Yeah. Why does this look like I got... Oh, because I'm not paying attention and I bought 2 sets of them. That's why. I guess it makes sense. So how is everyone doing today? I am doing just great. I am looking forward to cranking out a few more of these videos for the movie car series. I'm starting to run out of ideas, so if you have any ideas, please hit me up down below. I will be more than happy to get them. If those cars are in the workshop, I will get them in here. I have had a couple of suggestions, which I'm still in the and still in the market for looking for a couple of cars. If it's something I have not thought of already, I will definitely let you know that. And I'll give you big kudos in the video itself. Did those wheels, let's go over here and instead of screwing around here, let's go ahead and put this together while we're looking at this. Suspension. Yep, we got that. Yeah, so I'm waiting to see this movie. Just haven't had the time really to do it. And like I said, I don't really have someone to go with me to go see it. So it's kind of pathetic. I feel like I'm gonna go see a movie by myself. But you guys tell me, is it pathetic or what? Is it worth the money to go see the movie? Let's see here. We had wheels. These are 265/45/16s, and they're white lettered, but we're not going to go with those at all. We are going to go with a plain race tire, basically. Or should I go with a slick on those, man? I'll go with the plain race tire. 265/45. Is that the race tires, right? I did buy two, right? Jeez. My head is so scrambled right now. Yep, I only bought one. How about that? Race tire. Jeez. 265/45. And how does that look? I think that's going to be okay. Probably could have gone with the slick tire, but that's fine too. All right, we get those tires all set up, and this is going to go pretty much all stock as far as wheels and tires. I'm going to go with what Dead Bob has put on here. This does come with a V12 in here, which is going to be super sweet. Go ahead, pull that starter out while I'm looking at it. So that is that's going to be a plus. It's going to be an interesting build because I haven't built too many of those, that's for sure. Oh, trust me, you're along for the ride on that one. Because yeah, I haven't built one, and it's just going to be painful bouncing back and forth between the shops trying to get the right parts to put in that V12. Oh, I saw the rust over there and thought I forgot a piece or something. So yeah, Ford versus Ferrari, and one thing that was true in the movie again, that I had researched was that Ford did actually try to buy Ferrari. I mean, Ford really wanted to get into the high-end racing arena, I guess you would say. I mean, that was his thing, so that's why he thought about, trying to buy Ferrari, is to have some high-end race cars in the 24 Hours of Le Mans, which is, by the way, probably one of the most grueling races there is out there. 24 hours at Le Mans. I mean, 24 hours. Yikes. I mean, I don't think I could do it. I just don't think I could do it. Wow. One of the things that was really cool about the Le Mans is that, when they started out the race, the drivers were standing on the opposite side of the road of their cars, right? And then they go and they run across the racetrack and they jump in their cars and then they take off. That gives it such a different element to a normal race. And I don't believe they do that anymore, which is unfortunate because that gave it some uniqueness to the race, which I thought was pretty cool. And in the movie, you can't get the door shut on the GT40, which I'll talk about more about the GT40 because guess what the next car is going to be? It will be the GT40. Yes, I've got it tucked away in my parking level, and it will be the next car. And now we'll leave the P4 here, or the P3, the 330 P4 here, just so you guys can see it. Alright, let's finish up everything underneath the front end of this because let's just open that all up. Oof, man, that looks ugly. Okay. Okay, I don't think any of that's going to be saved, but we'll give it a shot. Oh my god, all of it got saved. Alright, so I did get this from an auction, but it's really surprising that the underneath is in such bad shape for an auction car, to be honest with you. This is in some pretty sad shape. Okay, so we're good with there. Let's go ahead and put the front end all back together. No need front bumpers. The splitters. Alright, is that it for that? Yep, let's dump out my old parts and keep that starter. Yeah. Ooh, let's see, pop that puppy open. Oh, look at that, nice spare tire. That's kind of cool. Kind of bronzy looking color. Let's put this in the air. Go ahead and rip this out. I know there's some fuel tanks in here. I'm gonna have to find the fuel tanks on here too. Where are the fuel tanks? Oh, right there they are. There's one fuel tank. The other, oh, there's the fuel pump. Okay, do these fuel tanks, no. So I've got to get different fuel tanks for these two. Oh, Ferrari cars. An Italian gem. How many of you been to Italy? And if you've been to Italy, where have you been? I've been in several places in Italy. Been in Rome, been to Sicily, been jeez. Gaeta. I've been in Gaeta, Italy. We want to try to get a trip into Pompeii. Go down the coast a little bit. We've done the Amalfi coast. Speaking of the coast, but yeah, I'd love to hear where you've been in Italy. These fine cars, and yeah, even though you don't see these cars everywhere, they are there. You just have to find them. It goes to some of the more higher end areas of the city. You'll find these cars, definitely. That needs to come out. Alright, I see the battery down here, so I wonder if the battery will come out. Yep, battery comes out down here. Alright, cool. So we'll get that taken care of at the same time. We get the transmission out, and the rest of that will be golden. Go ahead and take care of this battery. Oh, the battery's 100%. Well, I didn't have to do anything with the battery, did I? Jeez. That's alright. 325.45. So a 325.45. Buy up a couple of those, have them on hand. I'll probably have to at least replace one of those things because it's just looking rough. I think I'm going to go with 8 of these. A couple of these. A couple of the rear caps. A couple of the rear springs. A couple of those. And after I repair all the parts and see exactly what I get here. Alright, let's go repair some parts. Yeah, I knew it. I just knew it. I saw the... Shoot. Nope, I may have crashed. I may have trashed both rims. Let's see here. That's kind of disheartening. Okay. Yep, they're both trashed. So we have to go buy some new rims. Oh well. So these are the Typhoon rims. They're down here near the bottom somewhere, I believe, right here. A couple of those at 16. Thank you. Let's pick up this bad boy. Let's go ahead and mount up some tires and rims. And while we're doing that, let's take a look at. Let's see. Yep. Let's pick up some brakes. When I first saw this car, I thought the wheels and tires were so huge on it. But after, you know, like looking at some of the movie clips and stuff, I'm like, yep, definitely. Don't need those anymore. Don't need those. Yep, I think I'm golden here. Okay, so that's there, that's there. I'm going to put together this much as I can. But it won't be everything, that's for sure. Because we got to pull the engine out and do the engine before I do the rest of the car. That's what one of the things I hate about these type of engines. Front wheel drive engines are exactly the same way. You have to, you know, kind of build around them. But that's all right. Do I need anything else? Oh, I needed those fuel tanks. Grab those fuel tanks while I'm thinking about it. Okay, bearing. I can put all the brakes on, that's fine. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, let's pick up the fuel tanks. Probably one of those, and we're going to go over to the speed shop here and pick up fuel pump. We're going to squeeze a few more ponies out of this puppy. Maybe I can still beat the Ford GT. Doubtful. Alright. Okay, cool. Got that in without a fuss. Alright. Swap on over here. Yeah, Bob 777 did an excellent job on this. And as soon as I seen it hit, I was like, oh yeah, Ford versus Ferrari, I gotta have that. And it took me forever to find this thing, so. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure this was a dead Bob car. Am I screwing this up? Probably. Let me take a look real quick, just to make sure I am correct. Because Lit does a lot of them as well. And you know what? I think it is Lit. It is Lit. I am sorry, it's not Dead Bob. It is Lit that does the P4. So, yeah. Shoot. I so screwed that up. Dead Bob does do a Ferrari that I have been presently in search of. That's why I got confused. I am in search of the Ferrari 250 GTO right now, and that's by Dead Bob, but this one is by Lit. Okay. So, my apologies to both you guys. Yeah, so Lit gets the honors, gets the kudos for this car because it is his mod. I thought something was off because for some reason, you know, I kept thinking, yeah, it was Dead Bob, and then all of a sudden, oh crap, it was the wrong guy. Alright, so we have all that pretty much taken care of. It is a 12, it is a V12, so no problems there. Let's see if there's anything Global body condition. I think that's all the engine parts. I think we're pretty good. I think it's just going to be nothing but engine at this point. Engine and transmission. Let's dump this out. Don't need that or the fuel tanks. Yeah, I'm not going to need this engineer either, so I might as well just dump it out and sell it off. Go ahead and pick this tire up while I'm thinking about it, and let's go to the engine stand. We are going to build ourselves a V12. Whoa! All the way over, and it is this one, this bad boy right here. Dual overhead. Alright, first and foremost, we need a V12 block, and we're just going to have to take a look in here. And I'm just going to put V12 in here and see what pieces I come up with. V12 camshaft. There's the block for it. There's the camshaft for it. These going to definitely need. These going to definitely need. Gonna need that. May need that. Need that. This. I don't know if I need that or not, but I'm going to get a couple of them. I know I need one of those. I'm just buying crap right and left. Water pump. Oh, where's the oil pan at? Oil pan. All right, let's just go engine. I don't know. How many pieces I'm going to get here. I'm just totally guessing. Cam gear. Do I have a V12 cam gear? A W12. Call it a Windsor 12. Not sure about these. I'm sure I'm going to have a ton of these, but I'll come back to those later. Crankshaft. Get a few of those. Get the V8 crankshaft. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need. I think I need a few of them now. So we'll pick up 3 of each. Yeah, I'm just kind of spending money willy-nilly. I'm hoping that this is all right. I'm sure I've lost some money on some things, but that's okay. I get 12 of these because I know it's going to be the pistons. And I want to get the caps. There we go. Yeah. What else did I have? The V12. V12. Was something else I saw in here I should have picked up and I didn't. It's this bad boy right here. Alright, let's go over to the booth shop and see what they have here. V12. I think it's this one and this one. We need 2 of these. 2 of those. Set of those. Definitely an air filter. I think I need 4 of those maybe. I don't know. Not a whole lot in here, but let's grab the pistons. No, need an alternator. Fuel filter. I think I got the coil pack, so I think I'm good there. Pistons. And we'll go ahead and get 12 of these bad boys, and we'll get the power steering pump, and I think that is going to be sufficient for right now. We should be able to get a lot of this built in no time. And I already see I've got the wrong power steering pump. Go figure. I need the V12 power steering pump, which I don't think was in that shop, is it? No. Wow. That sucks. That really sucks. I thought all the power steering pumps would be in there, but I guess not. And also, guess what I forgot to do, folks? Yeah. I always forget the gearbox assembly stuff. Nope, that's not where I wanted to go. Nope, I didn't want to go there either. Always when you're in a hurry, you're like, gotta go there, gotta go there. All right. So let's flip this bad boy over. Do some work underneath. I do enjoy the V12s. They are a unique engine. It gets me away from the V8s that I'm used to building in these games. So I'm happy for a change of pace. The Porsche engines are really hilarious because they start off with a crankshaft on the stand, and you build around it. So yeah, those are always interesting as well. Do I have any more of these? Please tell me I've got. Oh yeah, I've got a couple more. As a matter of fact, I got one more than I needed. Try to get this done as quickly as possible. Always the more the pistons, the more the headache. Man, would it have been nice to watch that race at Le Mans, Ford versus Ferrari. That would have been so cool. It would just be exciting, that all the engineers and with Carroll Shelby and all of them putting all the hard work into it and beating a known rival in the Le Mans. I mean, Ferrari had beat Le Mans. I think they were a winner like the last 4 or 5 times for that race. So when Ford introduced their GT40, I mean, come on. No one, I don't think anyone thought they stood a chance, to be honest with you. I mean, who would? American car dealership. I mean, I think in the movie, it was either in the movie that or in real life. I'm not even sure which now. Ferrari called Ford's cars ugly, which I mean, come on, compared to a Ferrari, they are ugly. I mean, come on, give me a break. I can see it. Let's see, did I get enough camshafts? Yeah, I think I did. And I need all the camshafts. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep, that's what I thought, people. I just didn't know which ones to grab. I think it's probably the 10, yep, 12 10s, yeah. Good grief. And these are just typical cam gears. Great. Go ahead and put both these puppies in. Nice and chrome, man. You can't beat this. I should have just stuck the white ones back in it, though, just for some color differential. But I'll stick with the chrome to get some power out of it. All this red going on in here. Okay. So I need all these. Jeez. How many of these do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I need 20 of those bad boys. Yikes. Alright, so just regular up cam gears. We're going to get 4 of those. Cam gear bearings, these right here. 20 it is. Oof. Spend some cash on that, boys. Alright. Alright, let's test all the bearing. Imagine having to test the bearing bearing depth on these things. Bearing clearance. Be freaking nuts, man. You have to take them. You have to put them on with the little Crayola wax on it, and then torque them down, and take them off. Check the gap. Nuts. Okay, so that cover goes on nice and neat. Should have a... Oh, we need those ignition coils. Oh, I am so bad at that. So I need to go back into the shop and get those. Definitely. And the air filter, of course. Okay. Trying to think what else needs to go on here. That shoe goes on. I got 2 of them. I didn't need them. Got 2 of those, and I needed both those, so that's a good thing. I did not get these covers, but I did get that cover. Got a few of these rollers, but not probably enough. Ooh, I need a couple of those. Okay, C and B covers. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Timing cover count. Timing cover count. Ah, up, up, up. I want to say it's that one and this one here. The boost shop. I need coils. Need 12 of those. Let's go back over here. Water pulleys. I think they're just regular water pulleys, so let me get a couple of these. I said I want a couple of those. Okay, let's see if I picked out the right ones. Yep, I did. Thank goodness. Water pump pulleys. So yeah, if you've gone to see this movie, please let me know down in the comments section what you thought of the movie. I'd love to hear from you, because I'm looking at getting to go see this movie. I really want to, just haven't had a chance to yet. Haven't had the nudge. How's that? Have not had the nudge yet, so I will have, hopefully, eventually. We will see. Okay, so anything around here, this needs to go on. Then I gotta assemble the other camshaft assembly over there. Ooh, pretty. Let's get this side all hammered down. Now, I still forgot that air filter. Do you see that? I forgot to get that air filter while I was in the speed shop. I'm always forgetting something. what is your number one thing you forget in the shops that you think you're going to build and you think you got it all and you don't, you forget something, some part, some piece? What is it that you guys forget? I seem to be forgetting a whole lot here lately. We are coming close to the end of this. That's cool. I have not been able to make a template for this because I do, or a livery for this because I don't have a template. Lit doesn't have a template for this, so unfortunately, what I was going to do is put, like, you know, the Ferrari number, whatever it was in the movie, big white circle with whatever the number is in the movie. I was going to do that with this one, but I can't because there's no there is no template to go by to be able to tell what is what. So you're just going to get it in red, I guess. Where are you? V12, V12A. I think that one, right? Yep. Alright, so a red engine for a red car. Can't beat that. Alright, let's stick this in here. Yes. Ooh, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Before we get too crazy with it, where's the... there it is, right there. Oof. Let's say, where do you put oil in on this thing? I'm spilling it all over the valve cover at this moment. Alright. So sorry, Lit. I thought Dead Bob had done this one, so I am like totally screwed the pooch on this one. What is the gearbox? V12A. So we're gonna go into this right here. We'll get the V12A. How's that? Everything red. Everything red. And while I'm in here, we'll get the starter all taken care of. And we now can put the shafts in and the tires. And I think that is it. I mean, I don't think there's too much left on here. Let me check my inventory real quick. Got a bunch of miscellaneous pieces that I didn't need. And I seem to have put in the wrong gearbox. Really? I bought a gearbox and I put the wrong one in. That's fine. Whatever. I'm not going to make a fuss out of it, but... wait a minute. What is the air filter in there? Hang on. What do I did I buy one already? I must have bought one. Alright, so I'm really screwing up, and I've got a whole lot of parts in my inventory that I did not need, so I am going to dump these all out. Take a look at the wish list here, and it is 100% across the board. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's go. Seems how the body doesn't need any work. We will run this on the dyno, just like we do normally with all of our movie cars. Isn't that a sleek looking car, man? Can you imagine that running that at the Lemans? Very aerodynamic looking. Yeah. 1157 with 739 foot-pounds of torque. That's not too dang bad. Alright. We'll just have to see what Carroll Shelby has in store, or up his sleeve, for the next video, which will be the GT40, because this is the Ford versus Ferrari. movie series cars. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. If so, please hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Really appreciate it. It really helps me out a lot. I'd love to see those numbers go up. And my goal was to hit 500 by July. So I'd love to have it by 1,000 by the end of the year. The quicker I get to 1,000, the more my head will spin. How's that? So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please come back again as we tackle on the GT40 in the next video. So until the next time, keep customizing out there. This is Hurst Quayzar telling you all, I am out.